Hello everyone, welcome back to the Schreibwerkstatt Uni Stuttgart English Writing Wednesdays. Today we're going to talk about emails. These are just some quick tips and tricks to keep you sounding more like a native speaker and as polite as possible, especially when you're writing formal emails. Those may be very important to your career, especially if you're asking for help or you're applying for a job. So let's review some of the most common mistakes that I see among my students. First of all, the appropriate greeting is always dear, and that doesn't matter if that's a formal email or an informal email. It just means this is the person I'm talking to. So dear, anything. The address, and by that I don't mean where the person lives or their email address, but I mean how you address the person. The appropriate addresses for a person you don't know would be Mr., Ms., MS, Doctor, or any other title that the person holds. Miss and Mrs. are not appropriate for formal emails unless someone has specifically asked you to call them Miss or Mrs. Otherwise, no. Any woman that you do not know and doesn't hold a title would be Ms. Capitalization. Of course, I as a personal pronoun is always capitalized in English, the same is true in emails. The other issue that I see very often is the first line after dear Mr. Smith, comma, the first line needs to begin with a capital letter again. That's different from German. In German it's considered all one sentence, and so you don't capitalize the next line. Sign-offs. The current fashionable sign-offs, if you will, would be sincerely. This is the most neutral. Someone you've never met before, formal, sincerely is very polite. Best wishes is a little bit warmer. Kind regards is also, but all three of these would be completely appropriate for a professional email with someone that maybe you're a little bit more or less familiar with. Any of those would be acceptable. The other sign-offs, like very truly yours, yours truly, those are all very old-fashioned and, to be honest, seem almost a little bit inappropriate, maybe a bit romantic sounding, very truly yours. And those we don't use anymore. So just to review, greet with dear, Mr., Ms., Doctor, or another title. Be aware of your capitalization, and make sure you use the appropriate sign-off. Now, we'll probably do another video at some point about how to soften requests, how to make indirect questions and things like that in emails, because that's also culturally very important in English-speaking countries. But for today, these are the basics that can hopefully get you started. See you next time.